Yes.
Right, that's good. So we do number 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's number 1. Number 11. Yay, that's the last one from test 1. Finally. All right, so let me do this first. Today is Monday. Today is 18.
Yes.
Monday. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Before we do all these graphs that are there, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, let me do all ones first. Y equals X squared. Okay, so on your TI 84, 85, whatever y'all machine y'all bought or borrowed. Okay, so I want you to set your numbers to 10, 10, 12, 12. Check going down. Hang on a sec. 10, 10, and 12, 12. You ready right there? All right. Second thing I want you to do, I want you to hit Y right here. See this key right here, Y? And right there, I want you to put X squared, this one right here. So X is this one here, X and squared right there. Boom. X squared. Hit enter and then hit graph. All right, and hopefully everybody get a graph that looks like this. Y'all get a graph like that? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right, we're right on the money, man. So now, if I had the same graph, y equals x squared, or f of x is that, and I put minus 9, what's going to happen is going to push the graph, is going to go down -9. So let's just do that now. Y, hit clear, put x squared minus 9 right there, and then hit enter. Okay, and then you're going to hit graph. Ready? Boom. This graph looks like this. Goes under and then up. Y'all get a graph like this. Hopefully the answer is yes. To be okay with me right there in the graph?
Yes, sir.
Right. 2 graphs in a row that are right. All right. The next one. Y equals x squared plus a 4. Okay. So now it's going to go up plus 4 on the picture. When I draw this picture, it's going to go up. How many? 4 spaces. So clear it. Go x squared plus 4. Hit enter, hit graph. It's going to go up 4 spaces. So instead of down here, the graph's going to shift up here somewhere. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, success, man. This is really good. You know how to use the machines a little bit. Somebody taught you how to use them. All right. If I just do this one, y equals x squared minus 1, just a little bit down, right? It's going to go down just a little bit. It's going to go -1 down. So let's put it in here. Clear? You're going to put x squared minus 1 graph. Just underneath it. So I got this graph. It just goes just under there. Comes down. Yes or no? Yes. Just went down. How many? Just
One.
-1. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
All right. So now I'm gonna go page 2. I'm gonna do something else to this graph. Okay. All right. So now page 2. Same kind of stuff. I'm gonna do something totally different to it. So now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say page 2. Y equals negative. Well, this is. Yeah, let's do this. Negative x squared. What's it gonna do now? Because you had the original graph already. So, and it's gonna be the little minus sign. Okay, let me put that in my machine. Clear? Little minus sign, x squared. Little minus sign, x squared, little. Okay, so now enter, hit graph. All right, so what I got is upside down. I got something that goes up, opens down. Y'all get this, yes or no?
Yes.
All right, success. So y equals negative x squared plus 9. Okay, so it's going to be the same graph upside down, but it's going to get pushed up or so up. It's going to go up plus 9 or something. Okay, so let's do it. Just do it in the machine. So clear. So negative x squared plus 9. Enter. Ready? Hit graph. All right, it's upside down, but it's way up here somewhere in the bottom, the top. Y'all get a graph like this? Yes or no?
Yes, I did.
All right. Board. Success, man. Success. All right. So I'm gonna go back to the original problem. It's in here. Y equals x squared again. Okay. So that one, just do this one because we already know what this is, but do it anyway. Y equals x squared. What is it gonna do? I don't know. Let's see. We forgot. It's just a parabola and it goes up. Okay. So now it goes up like this. Okay. Now, what happens when you put it inside the number? Whenever you do it like this, you go x minus 4, the whole thing is squared. Inside the big parentheses, you put the number inside there. And it's going to do, I'm going to tell you what it's going to do. It's going to do the opposite of what you think it's in here. It's going to go positive 4 to the right. What? Positive 4 to the right. Let me just show you. Ready? So y, clear, you're going to put parentheses, x minus 4 squared. Okay, enter. Ready? Hit graph. What did it do? It went 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to the right, and it did the graph over here somewhere. Yes or no? Y'all get a graph like that? Tell me yes or no.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a shift, and it does the opposite of what you think it does.
Oh.
Now, what if I do this one? Y equals x plus 5 squared. Okay, and I tell you it's going to do the opposite. It's not going to go positive 5. It's going to go negative 5, and the opposite to the left. It's going to shift how? To the left. Negative 5. So when I draw this thing here, well, let me just put it in my machine. Clear. You're going to put parentheses x plus 5 squared. So there it is, right there. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. It's going to go down, and it's going to go up right there. Y'all get a graph like this? Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes?
5, yes, I got it.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it a little bit. Let's go to page 3 here. Page 3. All right. So now, this way here. I'm going to do this other one. I'm going to say 11, same thing. Y equals absolute value of x. Let me show you how to do that first. Okay. So y, hit clear. You're going to put math. Where's math? There it is. Math, number, NUM, move it over there. Abs is right there. Hit enter. Okay, let me write this the long way. So what did you do? You hit math, and then you hit numbers, and then you hit abs. Okay. So it may look like this, or it might look like this one. I don't know what machine you have. Is it 81, 82, 83, 84 plus silver titaniums? I don't know. But mine came out like this with the little bars up and down. I'll show you values. Put an X in there, get out. And then hit enter, graph. Ready? And my graph looks like this. It's just a straight line going this way. The straight line going that way. Is that okay? Yes or no? Tell me yes, tell me no.
That is, yep, I got it.
Yeah, it's a straight line. It's not curved. It's not a parabola like this. It's just straight like that. Okay, is everybody okay with y equals absolute value of x?
Yes, sir.
So now I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna say y equals absolute value of x plus a 4, and it does the opposite. Like I told you, the opposite when it's inside there. The opposite of this is gonna go -4 and it's gonna go left. So I'm gonna draw this thing. Let's just run the machine. Ready? Go y, clear, math, number, abs. I'm gonna put x plus 4. Get out of there. Hit enter. Hit graph. Ready? Graph. So 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like right here somewhere. Boom. Everybody okay?
Yes.
Success. Oh man, that's good. I'm getting all right so far. And now this one. How about this one? X minus 5. Absolute value. It's going to do the opposite and go opposite of this is going to go a +5 to the right. Okay, +5 to the right. So when I draw this thing, you know it's going to shift over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places over here somewhere. But let me do it in the machine. Ready? Do it in the machine. If you can do it in the machine, that's what you do. You're going to go math, number, abs. You're going to put in x, big minus sign 5. Get out of there. Okay, so I hit graph. And it's over there somewhere. This one. This. Like that. Is everybody okay with this step right here? Tell me yes, tell me no.
Yes, sir.
Right, success again. So now you can guess what's gonna happen. If I put a negative, little negative sign in front of this absolute value of x, you know it's gonna flip it upside down, right? So let's just do that. Y equals little minus sign. Then you go put math, and then you put number, and then you're gonna put abs. Okay, math, number, abs, like that. Okay, so now let me do mine. There, little minus sign. You can put math, number, abs, x in there, get out. And then hit enter, hit graph. So it's the same graph, but it got flipped upside down like this. Okay, just like this one, it's upside down. Y'all get that upside down graph?
Yes, I did.
All right, so put a minus in front of it, what does it do? It just flips it upside down. Okay, the absolute value doesn't matter, it's like this, but as soon as you put a minus in front of the little minus sign there, this thing gets turned around like that. Does that make sense? This is the opposite. Opposite. All right, so now let me do one that has two things going on. Double things. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Double action. Okay. Oh, too many dots. Too many dots. Let's get rid of these things. There we go. That's a nice clean page. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this. 11 again. You say y equals x squared. We know what it is, but do it again anyway. Y equals x squared. What does that look like? Is this a parabola? Yes, it opens up. Let's put it in there. So x squared, enter, hit graph. It just goes up like this. Like that. There you go. Everybody go was y equals x squared? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All right. Number 11. So now, if I were to put something inside of it, you know what's gonna do. If I put x plus 4 squared, you know it's gonna shift. It's gonna go right. Nope, it's gonna go opposite of that. -4 left. Okay, so it's gonna shift negative 4. Let's just do it in the machine. Let's just do the machine. Okay, ready? Y, clear. You're gonna put parentheses, x plus 4 squared. X plus 4 squared. Enter. Hit graph. So it goes to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it goes right here somewhere. Yes or no? Is everybody okay with a -4 shift?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if I have that one right there, what happens? Okay, so I know that this pushes it to the left. So now what if we have this number 11? Y equals x plus 4. I know it's going to go left. And then I put -9 at the end. So it's going to go, it's going to shift, first of all, the opposite of this thing. And we said -4 to the left. Okay, we got that part. And then the second part over here, this number out here, is one with a big minus sign there, is going to go down -9. Okay, so it's going to go, it's going to do this, and then it's going to go down. But let's just put it in the machine because this is like a bunch of stuff going on. So Y, clear. Ooh, I had done already. So I can't do it now. Parentheses, x plus 4 squared -9. Enter. Okay, ready? Hit graph. All right. So I got a graph on the left side over here somewhere. Goes down, then up. Y'all get a picture like that? Yes or no?
I didn't.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Success. Yes. All right. What if we have this one? Y equals x minus 2 squared. So you know it's gonna, I'm gonna put -4 or something like that. Big minus sign, big minus sign. Before I do anything, I know this is just gonna shift. Opposite of that, this is gonna go right. +2. And then it's gonna go down -4. Okay, so let's do this right now. Just put the machine. So clear x parentheses x minus 2 squared, big minus sign 4. Hey, graph. It goes right here, like through there, up, something like that. Y'all get a graph like that?
Yes, sir.
All right, success, man. Can't believe you actually know how to do these things, right? That's a good thing. Positives, all kinds of positive stuff. Now, let me go to the phone. Let's see, that's page number 4. Okay, so now let me do one that it's like a generic looking thing. Let's do that. So now I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm just gonna draw a picture or something. All right. Let's say number 11. Let's say this graph looks like this. It goes from here and it stops right there. That's it. Just a graph. Now, I didn't say what it is or anything, and I'll just call it f of x. There it is. It's just a graph. It's kind of like parabola, but it just goes low right here and high over there. Okay, so now if I say find the new one, and the new one's going to be, let's say, g of x is the original function, this picture up here, plus 2. That means this graph is going to change. What do you think it's going to do? There's the original picture right here, the curve looking, the hook looking thing. What is it going to do to the graph?
It's gonna push it up too.
Exactly. It's going to go up plus 2. So it's going to go 1, 2 spaces, and it's going to be right here like that. It's going to go like this, up here somewhere. Y'all see that? Or it's going to go 2. All right, now same picture. Let's do it again. Let's say the picture starts again. Stop looking like this. All right, so now it's f of x again. This time I'm gonna say find the new one. Okay, what's the new one gonna be? The new one's gonna be h of x. Let's call it that. It's gonna be f of x. Subtract the 4. What is it gonna do to this graph?
Down 4.
It's gonna go down 4. Okay, down -4. So it was right here. So that's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be right here in this area. And the graph's still gonna look the same. Still gonna be the little short side and the long side like that, but it's still gonna go, but it's down. Does that make sense? This one pushes it up, that one pushes it down. Does that make sense? All right, if it's on the outside, then let me do another one. One like this. So let's do this in a second. Number 6. All right. So this one, let's see if we do it again. There it is. Right here. Okay. So now this is f of x. So there's a graph again, some hook looking thing. This time it's going to say m of x is f of x plus 2. Remember that, and I'll tell you what it does, the opposite. It does the opposite of plus 2. It's going to go -2. It's going to go left. So this graph is right here. Right now, what's it going to do? So right now it's right there, but it's not going to do that anymore, is it? Where's it going to go? Go opposite, but -2, 1, 2. It's going to be over here somewhere. This graph's going to go like this. Right there, it's going to go there to there, and it's going to go back up like that. So the graph went where? To the left. That's it. It goes from here that way. Now let me do another one, just the opposite of that. Okay. Here's a graph again. The same graph goes right here. Done. And it says k of x is f of x minus 4. Okay, you know it's going to do the opposite of this thing. So it's going to be not negative, it's going to be +4 to the right. So here's the original graph. Where's it going to go? Where's it going to go?
To the right 4.
It's just going to go here like this. That's going to go that way. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Kind of like when you go to eye doctor. I don't know if you've done that. Go to the eye doctor. You say, look, I can check my eyes today. Okay, fine. He says, you're supposed to see this little picture in front of you? Yes. Is it right in the middle? And you say, no, I see it on the side, man, over here. Well, then we need to get some glasses to fix that. Or the right eye. See, do you see this thing right in the middle? Is that where you see it? No, I see it like way over here somewhere, man. Okay, we need to get some glasses to adjust your eye to push it back in the middle. Okay, and then the eye doctor will say, he or she'll say, okay, left, is this one better? Number 1, number 2, number 1, number 2, which one's better? And how about this one? How about number 3, number 4? And then they'll get it back to look like this, right? Perfect on the left side, perfect in the right eye. Okay, does that make sense? And the eye doctor, you need to see your eye doctor. I think it's like this. It's every 8 years you need to go to the eye doctor. Is that right? Every 8 years you should go see your eye doctor to check your eyes, make sure your eyes are okay. Does that make sense? Or is that too soon?
I thought it was every 2 to 4 years.
What? Every 2 years? What the? 2 years? Well, why don't you just go every year then? Every year. Go every year to the eye doctor. How's that? Is that better? Hey, if your insurance pays for it, should you go? It's free. Does it cost you anything?
Well, technically, yes, it does, because insurance does cost money.
But you already paid it. You already gave them the $1,000 anyway. And so now the insurance is there. It's a your eye exam. It's a $10 copayment. What? I just paid $10 to show the eye doctor? Yes. Yeah, to take the x-ray, look in there, put the meds in there, make the eyes dilated. Yeah, also put the machine in there. Yeah. Check for glaucoma or whatever they check on your eyes. Yeah. You're right. You know what? It's not. I'm thinking wrong. 8 years is like probably, yeah, maybe every 2 years, every 1 year, whatever you want. Every 2 years. Let's just say 2 years. Every 2 years, check your eyes. Make sure they're not missing out. This is what it is. You're right. It's the other one. Yeah, the dentist is every 10 years. Is that better? You should see your dentist probably every 10 years. Go check it out. Make sure you don't have cavities. Is that right? The dentist, this doctor, every 10 years. What do you think? Does that make sense? Or is it longer than that? What do you think? When do you see your dentist? Tell me that. You see your dentist every 10 years? Yes or no? 10 years go by, check it again. 10 years go by, check it again. Or more often than that?
I go every year to get my teeth cleaned.
Every year? Every year? You go once a year to the dentist? Every year?
I mean, I had braces, so I was going to my orthodontist every 6 weeks.
Shoot, you go like every 6 weeks, every 3 months, probably at the beginning. Yeah, like a lot, right? Like every 90 days, there you are again. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but yeah, okay, it's not every 10 years. It's like, yeah, you're probably right. It's probably like every year or something. Every 1 year, maybe. Yeah, because I'm thinking like this too. If you wait a long time, like if you go every year, they check it. Oh, you have small cavity, take care of it right now. Okay, got it. If you wait this long, when you go in there, the guy says, you know what, you have 4 cavities and they're really bad. They're horrible. What do you mean? You mean you can't fix them? Nope. If you can't fix them, those 4 cavities, they can't be drilled and filled and fixed up. You know what they're gonna have to do to them, right? You mean you gotta take them out? Yeah, I'm gonna have to put number and remove them. Is that worse? So you're right. Let's do it this way. Every year, go see your dentist, and every 2 years, that should be enough, I think. 2 years, you probably should see your eye doctor, or every year. If it's like a low copayment, $19, $20, whatever, just go. Just go. Okay. So anyway, if you don't see it right in the money right here, your eyes are over here. You're gonna have to get glasses or contacts to make it go back to the way it's supposed to be. Your other eye doesn't see it right there in the right place. It's gonna have to get some glasses that make it go to the left or right, or contacts that will push it right there in that spot. Okay, let's assume it's only this way or this way. Now you could have 2 things going on in your eyes. Let me do the double things, okay? What else could be going on in your eyes? Let's go back to number 11. Okay, here's the original one. Here's your eye. Goes right there, right there. This and goes like, there it is. There's f of x, original one. And q of x, let's say this is going to be this. Let's say your eye sees it f of x. Let's go minus 4. And then we'll go minus 2 or something. All right, let's see what this does. All right, it does the opposite of this. So the opposite of -4 is going to be a +4 to the right. And then it's going to go down -2. So this picture right here, what's it going to do? It's going to go positive right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's going to have to go 2 spaces down, 1, 2. So it's going to end up being somewhere down here. So this graph's going to go probably something like this. It's going to be like this down here, back up. So it's going to go this way. And it's also going to do this. Does that make sense? So now, not only your eye left and right is wrong, it goes this way, and it's also pushed down over here somewhere. So this, you should have seen when they put that your eye in that machine, say, look inside there. Do you see this picture right there? Yes or no? Is it right on the little X thing, the cross? Say no. What do you see? It's to the right and it's down also. Okay, so you have astigmatism, which means we have to adjust your eyes to the left, and we have to adjust your eyes up also. And hopefully we'll get it as close as possible to make it better. Does that make sense for number 11? This one has double things going on. It's going opposite of this. So let me do one more like this one. Okay. Same picture. I'm gonna start here. Start here. Going to go down, and it's going to go back up right there. All right. So now let's say you have this one. Let's say it's a L of X. F of X plus 2. Minus 1 or something. There you go. So now it's going to do the opposite of this. So it's going to go -2 to the left, and it's going to go down -1. This picture right here is going to go left 2, 1, 2, and then it's going to go down 1. So right here. So it's going to go left 2, and then 1 space down. So it's going to end up being here somewhere like this. It's going to go this way and that way. Is that right? So it's going to go this and down. Does that make sense? Hopefully.
Yes, sir.
All right. Then you. All right. So now, let's see. You have some skills. So I'm gonna. Let me try the one. Let me try the one that I have on my map. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you learn something. Ready? Do my math lab. My math. All right. So on number 11, show you what they're gonna do. They're gonna give me a graph, a generic answer. There it is. See right there in the circles. They say, here's a picture. Okay, fine. I see a picture. What would happen to this picture, f of x, if we added a 3 to it? If this picture right here, we go f of x plus 3, is it going to shift it up 3 spaces? Yes or no? Here's what you're looking at. See my finger right here? F of x plus 3 on the outside. So I mean, this picture is going to go what? Up 3 spaces. Okay. So if I look at this picture, here's the original graph, and it's going to go up 3 more spaces. So no, it's right here. The same picture right here, the same shape and everything. What's going to happen is going to get pushed up. How many spaces? 3. 1, 2, 3. Whatever it is right there, put 3 higher. So that's when I pick my answers. A, B, C, D. I say, you know what? It's going to be D, because that's the only one that goes up 3 spaces. Does that make sense for number letter A? Yes or no? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So if you said plus 4, guess what? I'm gonna put it up 4. What if this was a negative? What if it was a -3? Then what would happen to the graph? Would it get pushed down then? 1, 2, 3? Does that make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All right. Camera here. That's good. Let me see. Let me do something else. Let's see if I can see if it helps it or not. It's the same picture. No, that's good enough. Okay. All right. So now the next one, it has. Let me bring it up a little bit so you can see it. This one says f of parentheses x plus 4. It does the opposite. Remember that? What is the opposite of positive 4? It's going to go shift to the left. How many? Opposite of plus 4 is a -4. So this graph is going to go to the left now. What? -4. So this graph right here, the original picture we had up here, is going to go that way, 4. So when I looked at the pictures on my math lab, I said, no, that's not instant. That's going down, that's going up. There's one, that one's going to the left, that one's going to the right. So I said that one right there. Because it's supposed to go what? Left, 4 spaces. So the original graph to the left, 4 spaces. Does that make sense? You'll see it. When you see ABCD, you can see the pictures and you can do whatever you have to do to it. Is that all right? Yes or no? For number B, letter B. Do the opposite of what's in here. You have parentheses, a number, do the opposite, which is -4. All right, is letter B all right? Yes or no? You tell me.
Yes, sir.
Right, let's go. Letter C. Now, what happens when you put a negative in front of this picture? Here's a graph. And if I put a little minus sign in front of it, it just flips it. What does it do? It just flips it upside down. It just turns the whole thing like this. Remember, like x squared was like this, but negative x squared, it was upside down. So this graph right here, the negative in front of the original function, f of x, it's a reflection about the x-axis. I mean, this right here, this is the x-axis. It just gets twisted around it. See the x right here? Just get this picture and you turn it upside down like that. Twist it around. See right here? What are you gonna do with it? Turn it like this, like this. So there, that's why I picked this one here. Letter C. When I put a negative in front of it, what does it do? It turns it upside down. It just rotates it like this. Does that make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Negative in front of it, it just flips it up. Whatever the graph is, just flip it like this. Turn it upside down. All right, so now the next one, it has 2 things going on. Let me fix this. All right, here we go. All right, the other one, this one out here. Paper here. Oh, 1 second. That's a little bit better, maybe. All right, let's do this one. All right, this one here. So not okay. Finally, all right, this one. This is D, a letter D, okay? It's the original problem right there. And it says what? It says 2 things going on. X plus 2 in parentheses and -2 on the outside. Well, the inside parentheses, x plus 2, do the opposite. The opposite of that is what? Shift left, -2. So this was going to go left, -2. And the outside number always goes up or down. So the outside number is going to push it down, what? Downstairs, 2 spots. So the graph's going to go to the left and then down. So it's going to go left this way and down. So it ends up being this one here. B, not up, not that far, just downstairs and to the left. That's why I picked that one for letter D. X plus 2, the opposite of that, -2 and negative and down 2. So left and down. That's why I picked letter B or whatever you're going to get in yours, okay? Is that right for letter D? It has 2 things going on. The parentheses inside makes it the opposite. That one on the outside is up or down. Okay. All right, let me go. I'm gonna go letter E. Okay. Letter E. Let's see how it goes. Letter E. There you go. All right, letter E. Ready? All right. This one says, here's the original problem. It says Q of X is 1/2 of this function here. So what that does, it makes it, it crushes it this way. See the arrows right there, how I have? So what is it going to do to this graph right here? This graph right here, the original one, 1/2, 1/3, 1/5 of this thing right here, it's going to squash it this way, like this. So 1/2 of f of x is going to squash this way. Does that make sense? Yes or no? That's all it's going to do. See how the graph, it's kind of skinny looking. It was kind of fat like this. Now it's all crushed down, like you squashed it, like a donut or something, you smash it down. So this graph here becomes that one right there, B. Because what does it do? Squashes it down. 1/3, 1/5, 1/10, just makes it, squashes it. That's all it does. Is that all right? For letter B, just gotta remember that. If you have a 1/2, 1/3, 1/5, 1/10 outside, what is it gonna do? It's gonna crush this thing down, squash it like this. Okay. And then I put the word compress the graph vertically, just means up and down like this. Vertically means up and down. Now, F, letter F, it says what happens when you place all the x's with negative x inside them. Okay, what this is gonna do to your graph, it's gonna turn it around the y-axis. See this y-axis right here? This graph right here is gonna get twisted around. See my hand? This is the graph, it's gonna go like this. Turn around like that. So see this graph? Right now, the long side and short side over here, right? When you twist it around like this, then the short side is going to be over here and the long side is going to be over there. Like you turn it around. So the short side, the long side. It's going to get turned around like this. Around the y-axis. The y-axis is this thing right here. Okay. So when there's a negative x in there for the x, that's what it's going to do. It's going to turn it around like this. That's all you got to remember. You just got to remember that, okay? Kind of like you just got, it's like a formula. You just got to memorize it. Last thing, when you replace all the x's with 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, whatever these things are, okay, remember over here that fraction 1/2, 1/3 crushes it this way. This one, when you put a 2x, 3x in here, it crushes it this way. Crushes it like that. Boom, like that. That makes sense? So you just gotta remember, if it's 1/2, 1/3 outside, what does it do? Squashes it this way. When you have the negative x replacements in there, it just turns it around. And the last thing, when you put a 2x for the x or 3x for the x or 5x for the x, when you place those things in there, what does it do to the graph? It just squashes it this way. That's all it does. Okay, you know what? Let me do this. Let's do this right now. I want you to do this right now. All right. Let me set up my camera here. Hang on a second. I'm gonna set up my camera so that you can get, let's see, did I get on this button here? No, not yet. So you can get, let's get on my picture. Let's move it this way a little bit. All right, can you see all my pictures? Let me see, hold on. Is that the last one? Yeah, that's it, okay. And does it have this picture right here? All right, y'all see the whole picture? Do you see the picture for both of them? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to do this. What I want you to do on your computers or phones, whatever you're using, tablets, take a picture right now. Take a screenshot right now. Screenshot it right now so you have it. Okay. Take a snapshot of it right now. So when you get your test on number 11, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get number 11, and then you're gonna say, okay, well, how do I do A? It says plus a 3. What did he do? He shifted it up 3 spaces. Oh, mine says plus a 5. Shifted up what? 5 spaces. No, mine has a negative 3. Okay, we shifted down 3 spaces. You see what I'm saying? You can look at the picture number A, letter A, for number 11, and you're gonna follow what I did. Does that make sense? Yes or no? You're gonna use these examples to do the ones in your number 11. Does that make sense? Is that okay? Yes or no? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You think you can do those skills and you can actually get number 11 right? Maybe it's a chance, right? I say yes. I say that if you follow these examples right here, okay, because look, what's gonna happen here when you get the negative in front of the f of x, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna flip it upside down. Boom. Whatever this graph is, flip it. But you need to follow my example. See what I'm saying? So just use that to do number 11. Now, let me go back to this thing. Hang on a second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. All right. All right. So Everybody get a picture of this? Can I take it off? Yeah, take a picture of your machine. And actually, you know what you can do too? I have it on the Tuesday, Thursday, 8 o'clock. This stuff is there too. So you can look at the Thursday, 8 o'clock. It looks like this. Okay. If you want to look at it. It's in the YouTube already also. Okay, I'm gonna put this together, okay? All right, so this is the ready. And is that you should be able to do. Did I say now you should be able to do question number 11 from test number 1? Yes or no? What do you think? Is it possible? You can get number 11 now? All right, so this is what's gonna happen. Wednesday, I'm gonna start test number 2, but I'm gonna do this 1, 2, 3, 4 through 15. I'm not gonna do these because they're all questions from test number 1. But I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start with number 16, 17, 18, 19, like this to 25. So when we come back on Wednesday, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start test number 2, and I'm gonna start with number 16. Y'all understand that? Because 1 through 15, they're just questions, old questions from test 1. That's what they are. So I'm not gonna repeat this again, but I'm gonna start here. 16 is new, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, those are all brand new. So I'm gonna start with question number what? 16, right here. Okay, does that make sense? Yes or no? All right, so what I want you to do is test number 1, do number 11. That should be all. You should be able to do all of these things. You should be able to do 1, 2, 3, all these to 25. All of them should be able to do on test number 1. And Wednesday, I'm going to start with test number 2, question number 16. Okay, and then if I can, I'm going to do 17, 18, as many as I can. If I can do 3, fine. If I can do 4, that's even better. All right, is everybody okay with that?
Yes.
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 Okay. So today, go to my math lab. You just do question number 11. That should be enough. Okay. Just do the graphs. See if you can do those. Okay. And hopefully the answer is yes. You got it, and that'll be a good thing. Okay. All right. We'll get out of here then. Go. Get out of here. Go eat. Go eat some breakfast off of the Taco Cabana or whatever. And do the math thing. Okay.
Okay.
All
Guys, you
man.
have a good-
Yes. You do have a good day, guys. All right. I'm gonna staple all my stuff. Yes.
Mr. Robbins,
Yes.
can you do for question number 4 on test number 1 for me, please?
4, number 1. 4. Oh, on test 1. Okay. Oh, just do this. I know. You know what you do. I got it. I'm gonna easier way for you to do it. Okay. Go to go here. Go to YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, and then go to it'll say Tuesday and Thursday, I think. And I think the day is what's Tuesday? The 12th, is that right? I think it's like this. It's like this. It says 10, 12, 21, and the other
Okay.
one is 10, 14, 21. Look at those two right there. Because
Okay.
here, this one I did question number 4, and here
Okay.
I did question number 11.
Okay.
Those are in there. Just look at those because that'll help, because that'll have a bunch of steps in there all set up already. Okay.
Okay.
So just look at the YouTube website. Go to my
Okay.
Zoom videos, 10,
Okay.
12, and 10, 14.